Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, where we look at all the third division and the ABC Motsepe matches and try to preview the matches that's coming up. Today joining me is Zane Ryklief, who's part of the coaching team at Premier United in the third division. Zane, welcome.
Thank you, Samuel.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Before we get started, we just want to hear a bit maybe about Zane Ryklief, where you've coached before, what's a brief journey on your football journey so far.
Okay, so hi everybody. So my name is Zane Ryklief. I've coached in the ABC before and a small stint in the NFD. In the ABC I coached at RC Milano and at Magic FC. And then in the NFD I coached at Steenberg United last season.
Okay. And you're with Premier United now?
And I'm with Premier United currently. Yeah.
Okay. How's things going there?
Things are going okay. It's basically a new project. I'm actually cutting my teeth in the league, learning a lot. So the challenges are real, the challenges are big.
I see you've had a couple of good results recently, the last match.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
You want me to speak about that?
Maybe, okay, let's handle that when we come to that. Okay, so we're going to start off with the ABC Motsepe, the matches that was played over the weekend. As we know, there's two streams there, like we learned last week in the stream A and stream B. So just running through over the matches. Claywood FC played on Saturday against Royal Blues. Now Claywood FC, new team, based out at William Herbert. They had a good result on Saturday against Royal Blues, 4-1. I think that they've built a good squad there, first game.
I think Claywood United has put together a really good team. I know a bit about Royal Blues. Royal Blues starts really slow. They have challenges playing away from home, but
yes,
they're a decent team.
Yeah.
They're not a bad team.
If I remember correctly, Royal Blues won promotion the same year as Houtbay actually, about 4 years ago. They were actually at the same playoff, and it was Houtbay and Royal Blues that actually went through.
I think that Royal Blues got relegated and came back up after that.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's a good result for Claywood there. Then Ubuntu and Gansbaai. So yeah, we heard that match was played at Ocean View, but apparently Gansbaai arrived late, so it's deemed as a default and 3 points for Moritz and KC there.
It's very nice to pick up 3 points like that, but it must be that Gansbaai obviously had some challenges.
Yes, yeah.
Traveling, I mean, they're out in Gansbaai, so
it's quite far.
There would have been some traveling issues there.
And then a good win for Coach Duncan Crowe, Cape Town Spurs beating Umbakueni Sundowns away 1-0. So that's a good result for them. Santos drawing 1-1 with Jomo's Power. Santos also a new team. Coach Abdurrahman Jacobs there. Jomo's Power, obviously a community team from Atlantis also. And then Zizwe and Grassy Park, where Zizwe beat Grassy Park 1-0 away. So yeah, that was the matches in Stream A. And Stream B, we had Norway Parks. Norway Parks losing at home to Houtbay 4-1.
Houtbay United in the Nedbank, and I watched the game of theirs. They have a really, really strong team. Norway Parks kind of putting a new team together.
Oh, okay.
So Norway Parks will have some challenges, but I'm really sure that they will get stronger and stronger as the season goes on.
And then Glendine, Coach Bradley there, hitting a big one there, 6-2 against Police.
Yeah, Glendine are season campaigners, you know. Glendine, Coach Bradley has been working for a couple of seasons on that team, so they'll be a very, very strong contender.
And then this result I thought was quite tight for Matis losing 2-1 to Trojan United. You know, Trojan United had a big result the week before, Coach Mike. But getting a 2-1 over Coach Desi at home.
I think that those two coaches are probably two of the coaches that are quite experienced. I would expect a result like that with obviously the management in charge. And Matis being a new team, obviously there's a lot of excitement, so they will definitely put up a fight. And
then FN Rangers beating Langebaan 3-0. I think FN Rangers travelled to Saldanha for that game. So a good win there for Coach Sachi. And then last result in Stream B was New Boys also FC Milan drawing 1-1 against Ikapa. Okay, it's on Sunday. So let's just look at the fixtures coming up for this week in Stream A. We've got Santos playing against Umbakueni at home. Jomo Powers against Zizwe. A derby, William Herbert derby, Grassy Park versus Claywood.
Be a good game.
Good game to watch. Yeah. Also Grassy Park new coach there, I think Coach Witboy is over there.
Okay, Coach. Cool.
And then Royal Blues playing Black Cats at Beaufort. And then also a nice one to watch, Cape Town Spurs versus Ubuntu at the Kamfa.
The academies.
Yeah, the two academies.
That's right.
Yeah. In Stream B, we've got Ikapa and Trojan. So yeah, Coach Mike traveling again there. Then we have Hout Bay and FC Milan. FN Rangers and Martis, that's also going to be a good game.
There's some good fixtures you mentioned there.
Yeah,
already.
some good game. And then Police versus Langebaan. And then the last one there, Glendine versus Norway Parks. Okay, that's also going to be a tough game. That game's in Menenberg, yeah. So just a quick mention on the ABC Motsepe fixtures. I'm not sure, but there's obviously been miscommunication with regards to times and stuff like that because of load shedding. There was going to be some changes. So if you're not sure of the fixtures of the time and the venues, make sure you just stick tuned to our website, fourthmoment.co.za, and then as we get the updated fixtures, we'll update it there for you so you can check out where your favorite team is playing. But too early to mention about logs, just 2 games played, so we're not even going to worry about logs in the ABC.
Way too early.
Yeah.
And obviously with it being 2 streams as well.
Yeah.
That's way too early.
Yeah. So before we go on to the 3rd division, we're just going to take a quick break from with a word from our partners. Yes, and welcome back, guys. So yes, I'm still here with Coach Zane Ryklief, and we're going to jump into the SAFA Cape Town 3rd division, just for some of the results. So yes, I think it's about 18 teams there, a lot of games that was played, also some midweek games, so I'm just going to run through it quickly. Goal 50 beating FC Hout Bay, it was on the 19th, 3-1. Goal 50 is having a good start compared to last season. I don't know if you know much about them last season and now.
I can remember where they ended last season, and obviously there's whoever the coaches are there, that they're doing some good work if they're starting really well.
Having a very good start. Your friends or neighbours at Nova Park beat Cape Town United 2-1. Good result here for Bayview against Silver Spurs, beating Silver Spurs 2-1. Silver Spurs having a slow start this season also.
I picked that up on the logs. But
yeah. And then Ocean View and Vasco, they played to a 1-1 draw on Saturday. Greenwood and Omoyo win for Greenwood there against Omoyo 1-0.
I think Greenwood is the current unbeaten, isn't it? Yes.
I think so. Well, they've only played 2 games so far. Yeah, because their matches was also postponed because of the Nedbank and stuff like that. And load shedding also. Because remember they play on a Friday night. And then yes, stream winners last year, Matroosfontein, not having a good start to their season, Coach Patrick there. They drew 1-1 with Woodlands at home on Saturday. That would have been a good game also.
Of a game, yeah.
Yeah. Junction, on the other side of the coin, they having a brilliant start of the season. They beat Blue Gum 3-0. And I actually made a call to Coach De Weber, who's back at Junction after taking a sabbatical last year. So I asked him, Coach, what's happening? He said, look, we just excited to start. We want to prove everybody wrong that last year was just a fluke. And they're showing what they got now, and they're looking, and that's all he said that it was. The squad apparently, there's still a few players that was there last season because there was some good unders, and but yeah, the team is fresh and they have a fresh attitude.
Nice.
And they're going for the #1 spot.
Well done for the coach.
Yeah, all the best to them there. And then Jamestown and Cape Town City drawing 1-1. Trinis 5-0 loss against Premier United. What happened?
I think that on the day we remember we came back from a 5-3 thrashing of Woodlands, and we worked really well that week. I think Trinis, which is a really good team, I watched them play. We kind of worked on certain things around preparing for them, but I think that, and myself and Coach Ahir spoke after the game, that I don't think they arrived for the game, and it wasn't an issue of us outclassing them or us. I think the players just didn't arrive on the day, and I think he'll be working really hard to bounce back from that result. Okay, but nevertheless a very, very good result for you guys, for Premier. Then Nova Park beating Jamestown 6-2. Yes, obviously with a disappointment after losing out against Santos in the Nedbank Cup. They now focused on the league, and we can see by the results they're scoring quite a bit of goals. Just there, let me mention also the top goal scorer at the moment for the third division is Samodin May, which is of the Nova Park team, with 4 goals in 3 matches. So yeah, well done to them there. Then goal 50, again good result against Matroosfontein 3-0.
That's a very good result for
Very
Goal
good
50.
result.
And then the match that took place earlier this week, Greenwood against Junction, and Greenwood coming out with a 2-1 win there for the side from Solo Street. Junction getting their first knock.
And it must have been a tough game because both those teams weren't beaten before that game.
Yeah. And it also shows up in the log, if we can just go through the log quickly. Just on the top of the log there, we've got Junction Rovers in first place with 3 wins out of 4 games, obviously losing in the week. And then Greenwood second place, 3 out of 3. And then Trini's obviously there. And then Nova Park, Premier United and Woodlands. To complete the top 10 is Goal 50, Bayview, Cape Town City and Ocean View. And strangely enough, the bottom of the log has got names there that we're not used to seeing there really. Silver Spurs, Matruas, and then Umoyo and Cape Town United. So yeah, look, still early in the season.
And I think to be fair, there's 20 teams in the league.
18 teams.
18 teams in the league.
There's a lot of games still.
And there's a lot of games to be played. So to look at that log and make judgment on the log, I think it would be unfair.
Yeah.
Compared to previous seasons where the leagues were kind of shorter. It's actually back to being a marathon. You know, when the people used to say the leagues are marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should worry too much about the teams at the bottom because you're going to see a lot of changes in that logs.
Sure. And also this year, obviously, there is relegation in place. And minimum 3, I think. Depends what happens in the ABC and NFD. The third division gets affected by all that. So yeah, the fixtures coming up for this weekend. We've got log leaders Junction Rovers going to Vasco on Friday night. They're playing at Barrow Park. Spurs against Ocean View. Both teams there, I think, will be looking to sort of get a result. They're both good teams, both maybe not recording the results they wanted so far. And I think a game that each team is looking at, we can get points here. Bayview playing Premier United. Do you know much about Bayview?
I don't actually know much about Bayview. We played them in a pre-season friendly. I haven't seen much of Bayview. All we can do is just focus on our game plan. You know what I mean? We're playing Friday night. We're playing away from home, so
So Bayview's been doing well. I think the first result also wasn't in their favour. But Coach Razan there, has turned it around, and they're probably excited about the match also. Then this is a big game at Roosfontein and Trinis. I think this is a game where Coach Patrick would want to obviously try to change his fortunes there. And also coming from a defeat against Premier.
Isn't that the derby as well?
Yeah, Northern Suburbs. Yeah, true. Yeah, Northern Suburbs. Yeah. Then Cape Umoyo versus Hope. Cape Town United against Goal 50. Woodlands against Jamestown. City and Greenwood. There will also be maybe a good match to watch. A lot of youngsters in City and obviously Greenwood trying to find their feet. Good result for Greenwood in the week. They would want that momentum to carry on.
Greenwood obviously the unbeaten team in the league.
Yeah, I think they
haven't drawn a loss yet.
Yeah. There's a new coach there also, Coach Bradley Barnes, so he's doing well. And then Lugam against Nova Park. That's on Sunday, playing at Bontingo. So yeah, that's basically the matches coming up for the week in the third division.
Some good matches.
Yeah. Any insight you want to give us on those matches that we've gone through?
I think that it's early days. A lot of teams are trying to find some momentum, some putting together some consistent results. I think everybody will be looking forward to stringing through a couple of results, so that there's some kind of consistency. And I think what's going to be key in this league is putting together a string of results to make sure that you're competing at the end of the season. So a lot of teams will be looking to be positive the weekend, getting results as early as possible. But a lot of teams starting late, trying to find their feet maybe. A lot of our players, I can say, are on a condition yet for the season, focusing on the conditioning aspect and then also our game plan, the technical, tactical aspect of the game. So a lot of our focus, and would be with other teams, would be getting their players fit, trying to string together some sort of results early on, so that I know later or the latter part of the season will be quite tough because everyone will be strong and definitely. The log has shown already in the first week, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's been a lot of changes. So it looks like it's going to be that kind of season, quite an exciting season.
There's always for the third division. And also we have the break coming up. So I'm sure a lot of guys, for the end of the year, a lot of guys will want to get results in. So yes, guys, that's all we have for today. Just remember, for all the updates on the fixtures, on the results for the third division, ABC Motsepe, make sure you log on to our Facebook page or our website. And then also we want to say thank you to Laurus Sport for partnering with us and bringing you all this information. Make sure you support them. Go to their website, laurussport.com. And then lastly, thank you to Coach Zane Ryklief. Hopefully it's not the last time.
Thank you very much for having me. I enjoyed it.
No problem.
Anytime.
And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.